G'day all, welcome back to Frostbite's G.I. Joe Repro. Got something sweet today, just arrived in the courier, by the courier, the retro carded classified snow Serpent. Wow. I'm going to crack this bad boy open, take a look at it, compare it to the original, and we'll see how we go. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. We've got our beautiful figure. We've got our beautiful vintage figure. So let's crack this guy open first, and then we'll have a look at a bit of a comparison. As you might have seen in my previous Cobra Eel video, I'm not going to try and rip this away from the card because check this thing out. Like, that is some of the best artwork we've seen coming from Hasbro. I'd love to know who's done this, just so I could follow them. Yeah, it's just amazing. The level of detail on that thing is spectacular. As you can see on the back, we've got our Eel, Beachhead, and Snow Serpent. Big ups to one of my great mates, Adam, aka Shark Eye Toy View, for getting that Beachhead open. Apparently the gun wasn't very good, but all good. Figure looks spectacular. We can see up the top here our file card. Don't really contain what they used to contain, which was a very large description on the figure. We've just got a smaller description split up into 5 different languages. It's saying for this one, the role is Polar Assault. Primary specialty is Arctic Operations. The secondary specialty is Infantry. And it goes on to say that Snow Serpents are the Arctic specialist branch of the Eels, which are the Cobra combat divers. They undergo a 6-month cold weather course somewhere above the Arctic Circle, training in airborne operations under Arctic conditions, anti-tank procedures, and the use of snowshoes, skis, and kayaks. Just sweet army builders. Like the Cobra Eel, they're just special. They're beautiful. But yeah, let's not crap on too much. Let's get this guy open. I'm not pulling it away from the card. I like the card too much. So we're just going to cut this end. It's a bit sharp. And pull this guy out, which then leaves the card beautifully intact, or as beautiful as it's going to be. Good on Hasbro, just from the start. Give me a grey base for this guy. When I opened the Eel up, I thought we were only going to see black bases, but you know, in their infinite wisdom, they are thinking and matching it at least to the figure. I noticed down the front here too, there's this sort of area where the nameplate usually would sit. I didn't see any stickers, but that would be a great thing to chuck into here as a sticker that can go onto these. All right. Take that out. We've got our snowshoes in the back. Seen my videos before, you know how much I love these things getting packed in so tight it requires Herculean effort just to get them out of the packaging. Okay, what do we got? So let's take a look at the original figure in comparison. And yes, this is supposed to be a direct take on the vintage figure, which I absolutely love. Give me more of these things. Okay, so we can see the face mask is relatively the same. It looks the same with the same grate on the front. We've got goggles included, so we're getting that. We've got the same red Cobra symbol on the side. In the vintage figure, we do have the parachute pack, which goes on the front here. I just don't have it with me. But yes, this is legit and looks excellent. It's done very well. We're seeing this, animal skin, animal fur toppings on the hands and the neck and the shoulders. Well done there. On the other Snow Serpent figure, you're obviously getting the wolf fur and the wolf head. I actually prefer just this. Looks nice, but that wolf topping does look very good as well. We're seeing different colors on the gloves, which is something different. Whereas the belt and a lot of these straps just look exactly the same. This guy doesn't have the holsters for the handguns on the side of his legs, and instead we've got large pouches, which are then you can also see the pouches here and here. We've still got our traditional blue boots, which is great. And all in all, just a really nice figure. I am really happy that I purchased the eel and the snow serpent. I don't really get a lot of classified figures, just the ones that I absolutely want. And yeah, this was a good one to start off with. For this line, at least. I don't know if I'll be getting the beachhead, maybe. We'll see how the prices go. Okay, so that's the figure. Let's get these pistols out. Seeing, a reasonable level of detail being applied to these pistols, which is good. We'll put that into his holster. Yeah, it fits really well, really secure. And the other one. Okay, let's get his rifle out. Just be real careful with this bipod. You can see pretty great level of detail on this weapon as well. Magazine comes out. That's great. Good stuff. Bipod folds up. No worries there. Let's put him in hand. This this level of cuff on the back here, it's actually preventing, like it's pushing that magazine out a little bit. Can you see that? It's really jammed up against his cuff. It'd been better if that just wasn't so thick. But just fits. Let's get his goggles. I didn't really like the goggles that came with the released low light figure, even though I know they should be there, but there's something a bit weird about the goggles. But these seem to fit really well and don't look out of place like the low light goggles did. It's a really good fit. I love that the sparkle on there. It's great. Okay. This backpack. So we're seeing a water bottle on either side. That's really good. Even down to the buttons that hold the flaps of the water bottle cover. Backpack itself looks really nice detailing on it. That's great. Fits in, no worries. Looks like it fits well, actually. Not slipping out. Okay, take a look at these snowshoes. As we've seen from release photos leading up to the actual release of this figure, we knew we weren't getting the originals. And in fact, they've come out with this version, which we've seen with Snow Job previously. That just slides in and fits on. No worries. They go on really well. But weirdly, like we saw on the eel, when you put his flippers on, it has a hole. Obviously, they couldn't make these go on without having the foot peg component. I don't know why they didn't do something like the eel's flippers, where they just go around the heel. But whatever. Just know that if you've got these shoes on, they're not. He's not standing on his stand. And they've got a weird tread on the bottom. I find it weird because I'm a 3D printing guy, and that's exactly what it looks like when you pull prints off the bed, the printing bed. You can be left with a finish like that because that's how it was originally printed. But yeah, obviously Hasbro is not printing stuff, so it's obviously intentional. Okay, how are we racking up against our OG figure? Let's start on these shoes. I would have rather have seen the OG shoes. They look cool. But I don't mind a bit of a modern touch. The side arms, sure, they look great. The colours, they got that exactly right. It is beautiful. And sorry, let's pull that up. So that it's more like the figure. Yeah, the colours are just spectacular. Well done. It's, pretty much a really close duplication. Even down to these side parts of the helmet. That's evident on the vintage figure. The weapon, they've gone completely different. Instead of having the old AK-47, then got this piece, and they've gone for a bipod, which I'm sort of okay with. I can see these snow serpents lodging in a snowbank or something and taking shots using the scope and the bipod. So yeah, I am weirdly okay with that. The backpacks, I think it's just a new rendition. You always see military people with these ones, so yeah, I'm quite happy to see that. Would have liked actually some way of attaching the snowshoes to the back of the backpack, just as a storage area type thing. But yeah, whatevs. So all in all, really close. We are missing actually the like we got the original mortar piece with the vintage figure, and we're missing anything like that for this new retro carded one. I'm just going to go ahead and say that instead, probably of the mortar, we're getting these sidearms. So yeah, whatevs. I always did find it weird that, you know, it's probably hard enough to move in the snow environment uh, just with a rifle and sidearms and stuff. And you probably don't want to be carrying around mortars as well. So if we just make ourselves believe that, then we're happy with what we got. Yeah, totally stoked with this. Love it. Like I said in my eel video, Hasbro, please give us more of the lookalike vintage figures in the classified form. I don't really need reinventing of stuff. Just modernize the original pieces, keep the colors, keep the looks, and give that to me, and I'll be stoked. So yeah. Are you currently subscribed to my account? Then if you're not, please get in there, subscribe to the account, check out some of my previous videos. And did you like today's video? Hit that like button. Let me know. Do you like this Snow Serpent? Are you happy with how close it is to the original? What do you think of the rifle? I think the rifle and the snow boots are probably really the only different things to me, and I'm okay with them. But let me know in the comments how you feel about them. So yeah, thank you very much for getting this far in the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much. Bye.